Hi. Oh, okay, it's this place. Right. I am Verena Arion, a monk of Holomayan. The monastery is here on the island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks to the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only. The magical twilight hour is sacred to Azura. Milo has told us you're coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barello. Later, I can arrange you to return to Vivek whenever you are ready. Sounds dodgy. Going fishing. Yeah, I actually was here before, because the Shrine of Azura is right to the south. The Shrine of Azura is right down here. Oh. I remember walking past this place and being like, ah yes, I think this is important somehow. Ah, Skaven, get it! Okay, so I think it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. I can't. Gotta kill her. Gotta kill the Skaven first. So 2, 3... so 3 hours would be 5. Rest. Oh, we need to do this anyways. 4 agility. Alright, rock on. Strength always. And endurance. You'll never be better than you are today. If you are lucky, a superhuman effort, you can avoid slipping backwards for a while, but sooner or later, you're going to lose a step, or drop a beat, or miss a detail, and you'll be gone forever. Wow. Hello. One thing I never played is in Morrowind, it was the High Elves. That malice against your magic defense was too much of a turn for me. Yeah. It is pretty rough. Right? Level guides. Level guides keeping us frickin' humble. You leveled up! Yay! You know you're gonna die one day, right? Where did that come from? Hello! Thank you, Argonian, for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holomon with the Master Barello and assist him in the monastery's library. We dissident priests are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, Argonian, but we are very troubled by the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity, which might be the same as the source of Dagath-Ur's evil power. Dagath-Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal power wanes. The progress of truth and other documents of the Apographia in our library will help explain why we are uneasy. Temple? I didn't leave the temple left me. Alright. Sorry. Not trying to bring up touchy subjects or anything. Master Gilvas Barello is the abbot of Hollyman Monastery and head of the Secret Order. It was he that had word sent to Cassius Cosatus to help me escape from the Ministry of Truth. He is very wise, and I would listen to his advice if I were you, Argonian. Or Argonian. Secret Order? We have adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the Temple hierarchy. I was a member when I worked with the Hall of Wisdom in Vivek, and was able to copy some of the suppressed writings in the library and expand our order's knowledge. Okay. Well, you're the guy I need to talk to, I guess. Argonian, I am Master Gilvas Barello, the abbot of Holamayan Monastery. Thank you for helping Amara Milo. She says you are interested in the lost prophecies. I believe we can help you. What do you know about Dagath-Ur? So long as Ordinators buoyant armatures and tribunal could contain the Blight and Dagathur's creatures within the ghost fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong. But now travels and settlements suffer from the Blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its age-old battle against the devil Dagath-ur. Oh shit, it's Piggy. How's it going, Piggy? Also chat. And Dowd as well. Hey, Dowd. Dissident priests. A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept or tolerate differences of opinion and dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the ordinators under Baral Salah, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Dagath-ur can only be resisted with unified and resolute faith. The people are afraid so they support the hard line. But if we can show ourselves able to confront Dagath-ur more effectively than the ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. Oh, you just woke up? Get that grogginess out? I've often wondered how it is that so many Dunmer love our race more than the rest of the races, but yet sadly set less value on our own opinions of ourselves than on the opinions of other races. Home is our secret monastery of our order, the dissident priests. Few even know of it despite it having existed for centuries. Our remote and hidden location helps protect us. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Lost Prophecies. I have reviewed the Apographia and have found two passages in particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the two Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called The Stranger and the Seven Visions. We have two other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the Seven Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend Nibani Mesa told you about. Or didn't tell me about because she was like, I don't know. We have prepared a document for you called Kagranak's Tools. This document will explain to you and to others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of their tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine power. It will conceal the secret that the temple... It is to conceal this secret that the temple prosecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy Dagath-ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. Milo has terrible risk remaining at the Hall of Wisdom and Truth, and I am grateful that you have rescued her from the Ministry of Truth, Argunian. Everything that exists in this manner, and seed of that which will be Mara will be a changed person now, but I believe the change will be for the better. What do you know about Nerevar? By the way, here are a few books from our library that you might find interest. Each gives a different impression of Nerevar, and in my research I have recently discovered what happens to Nerevar after his death. You won't find that in any library. It's lost in the annals of temple history. Right after his death, Nerevar was made into a unique bone walker, a Dunmer, or Dunmari? Honor. It was the tribunal's way of honoring their former Lord Nerevar. Well, betrayed or not, was still dear to Almzavi after Almzavi? Yeah, after death. Interesting. The real Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, Saint Nerevar. I hope you find these books useful. Nerevarine, our interest in the Nerevarine used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now Dagath-ur grows stronger while the tribunal grows weaker, and a return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect for salvation. We have chosen the name Dissident Priests. I am the head of the Order of Holy Man Monastery. But we are spread in secret all over Morrowind. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, and we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagathur's evil power, rather than deny this uncomfortable, oh jeez Louise, I read that horrendously, uncomfortable truth. We seek ways to use his knowledge to help the temple and the people of Morrowind against Dagathur. Holy crap. Anyways. Sixth house. This is a new threat, and not yet widely recognized as another face of the devil Dagathur, but is clearly a sign of a coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind. In such troubled times, the Dunmer may turn to the ancient pillars of faith, the ancestors, and the Daedra, and especially to the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azura. Then they may look to the Nerevarine, Saint Nerevar Reborn, to lead them against the grim armies of Dagathur. Lost Prophecy. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither Hound, nor Gwar, nor Sea, nor Harrow, but Dragonborn and Farstar marked, Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand wields thrice-cursed blade to reap at the harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of Lost Prophecy with our best efforts in interpretation, but the rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Nerevarine, an outlander that wouldn't please many Ashlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. They're just like, okay, so the prophecy says some random guy from over there is going to come over here, and he's going to be the cool dude. Yeah, we're just going to shuffle that away real quick. 7 curses. 7 curses reads as follows. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme. Schemes? I got schemes. From the halls of the oath-breaking house rings 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of 7 curses, bears our guesses and interpreting the verses. In short, 7 curses comes from the House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash comes from Red Mountain. Flesh is corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear. But Curse of Dreams seems to refer to the recent case of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. Freaking lore! What is this? The Hieroglypha are the collected priestly writings of the temple, and Apocrypha are the hidden writings, secrets known only to the highest levels of priesthood and inquisition. Defying the temple, we have gathered as much of the Apocrypha as we can here in Holomayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the dissident priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. That makes sense. All right, well, thanks for all the shit, man. That's really cool of you. I appreciate all your help. Your massive amount of nonsense you just handed me. Hello, dissident priests. How are you? You guys got anything cool down here? What do you got for sale? What are you selling? Oh, another Greater Soul Gem. We can take that. Lightning Shield. Left Glove of Divinity. Okay. Life Ring. Kill all the traitors. Rip. Soul Trap. Let's get a couple scrolls of Soul Trap. Scroll of Mark. Let's get a couple scrolls of Mark. Could be useful. That could be useful as well. Dawn Sprite. Scroll of Daedra's Masterful Eye. Calm creature. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, well. It's gotta be expensive. Awesome. Also, I want to see, it's worth 400? Okay. Soul of Dargoth Airs is worth 400 charge. Guess it's not too bad. Wait, can I... hang on. It's not a... Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, I can't do a permanent with his soul. His soul is not... He's not strong enough, apparently. Which is kind of surprising, considering he's kind of a boss guy. I would have expected his soul to be better. But I guess... I mean, it's not worth that much money, either. So I suppose I gotta really... I gotta use it for enchanting something, so I can get it out of the soul gem. Cheap health potions, standard, restore fatigue, intellect. It's got 10 ghoul hearts. Jesus, they're crazy. Alright. Alright, so where do we need to go from here? We need to go back up to the wise woman. Right? I believe. So we need to go all the way back across the world. Perfect. Alright, so we need to go Vivek. I think from Vivek we need to go... We need a teleport. Where the hell is the dock? I've lost the dock. Where's it? It's over here. Okay. Yeah, Sacred Moor is kind of far away. Do you go anywhere but Vivek? Nope, just Ebonheart. Alright. Wait a minute, who do I got here? Where do you guys travel to? Wait. Where's the dock master for this? God damn it. Dock master, where'd you go? Are you the dock master? No. Should be around here somewhere. Unless it's only her. Does she go to any place else other than the coast? I don't think so. No, she just goes to the coast region. Alright, well I think there's a Mage's Guild here in Ebonheart, right? Pretty sure. Mission... Guard Tower. Maybe not. Smith. Guard Towers. Bank. Hall of Wonders. Alchemist. Estate. Yeah, there's just a Legion garrison. Never mind. Alright, looks like we have to cut over to Vivek then. I suppose we can just jump in the water out here. We don't need to wait till morning or anything. Just bail out. Oh. Oh. The moon's out. It must be still low on the horizon or something. I don't see the moons. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Really, Guar? Oh, he's caught on a rock. I'll just leave him there. I don't really want to murder Guar. Let's get up to the 4 1/4. Get on up to the 4 1/4. Ba 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 da. Wee wee. Hop, hop, hop. Alright, so then we just need to climb to the top, and then we'll teleport our asses out of here. So we need to go to Sidrith Mora then, because we need to get over to Cool. So we need to teleport to Sidrith Mora, then take the boat to Dagonfell, and then take the boat to Cool. You know, that old connection. Suppose I need to find the murderer in Vivek at some point as well. One of these damn days. But not today. Today we are main quest. Learning all about histories of Morrowind. Mage's Guild. I should probably look at these books too, shouldn't I? See how long they are. See if I actually want to take the time to read them. Hello, teleport me the fuck out of here. You can take me to State of More. Sweet.
What's this about?
I'm this.
Always go the wrong way. Every freaking time. Never fails. Alright. Acrobatics! Don't mind me. Whoop-ha! Crash. Ow. What's my HP at? 121. Well, considering I started at about, like, what? 20 HP or something like that? It's pretty good. Making progress. The sound is so bad, yeah. Whenever you hit the ground, it's just like, ooh. Got shin splints. Hello. Bye. Freaking Guar are just shitting on everybody, apparently. It's a constant state. Dagonfell. And then Cool. Time to go see the most wealthy person in Morrowind. How are we doing weight-wise? I think we're probably okay. I suppose I could just use the soul to recharge one of my things and just get the soul out of the gem. I remember the scrolls of Arcadian Flight raise acrobatics quite well. Yeah, by 1,000. As long as you survive. Another way to survive Arcadian Flight scrolls, other than hitting water, is if you know exactly where to stand and jump, you can jump and it hit a door. And before you hit the ground, if you load through the door, you won't actually hit the ground because you'll load into the next room. And then you won't die. But you gotta be precise with that shit, because you gotta hit the door so you can, like, grab the handle and load through the door before you hit the ground. God damn you, Cliff Racer. It finally just noticed me. Here I am jumping up and down trying to stab it. It's like, nah, what? Who are you? What do you want? Hey, Netch. What are you doing out here, Netch? Skaven. Got him. That is a flame archnet. Let's try to avoid running into that mystery sheep. Ow. Bastard bit me. Just make my way around here. War probably aggroed last time. Whee! 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 Get a little bit of acrobatics in. A little bit. Okay, I'm gonna check out these books real quick and see like how much reading actually is involved. Real Nerevar. Oh, it's only a couple pages. This divided retainer's informal history of Nerevar lists no sources. When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, there were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dunmer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to the Dwemer smith and asked for an enchantment ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star. It helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the First Council. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side and all other houses on the other. Dwemer and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, the Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated with great slaughter and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer. House Dagoth and their allies, continuation of the sentence. Utter extermination of Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar was killed in the battle, and his ring lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in the Morrowind ruling political institution, the Great Council. Oh boy, I did a bad not to self. Never sit down in the morning shower. I fell asleep. Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully they'll be understanding. Alright, so what was that book? Riddles, Real Nerevar, Daedra, these notes, Magica, Stranger, Lunar Lorcarn. Saint Nerevar. Saint Nerevar, from the Short Temple pamphlet for Western readers. Ages ago, Nerevar was the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor and companion of Vivek, Alamexia, and Sulthasil, who with the power of the great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, united the Dunmer houses to confront the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies of the Red Mountain. By Providence, the faceless Dwemer were utterly destroyed and their allies defeated, but Nerevar, mortally wounded in combat with the traitor Dagoth was driven from Red Mountain. Nerevar died not long after of his wounds, but he lived to see the birth of the temple and to bless the unity of the Dunmer and to safekeeping of Almzavi, the temple, and the communion of saints. Ha, I'm like 6 feet, 300 pounds. Raisin. That's 6 foot, 300 pound raisin. Nice. Nerevar, Moon and Star. How long is this? That's pretty short. This is a selection from the series of monographs by various Imperial scholars on Ashlander legends. Good morning, good news. Moji said the deal is a go. Alright, sweet. Gotcha. In ancient days, the deep elves and the great host of outlanders from the west came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and the war leader of the house people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribunal law and became as one of us. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the ways of the spirits and the rights of the land, all the tribes joined the house people to fight the great battle of Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated, their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promise to the tribes. But it is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes, to honor the spirits and drive the Outlanders from this land, or outsiders from this land. Same thing. Okay. Wait, character. Did I just drop that on the ground? Yeah, I did. Karaganax tools. Summarize autograph of Gildas. Beneath the Red Mountain Drummer, miners discovered a great magical stone. By diverse methods, Lord Kagernak, High Priest and Magecrafter of the ancient Dwemer, determined that this magical stone was the heart of the god Lorkhan, cast here in the Dawn Era as a punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. Determined to use its divine power to create a new god for the exclusive benefit of the Dwemer, Kagernak forged 3 great enchanted artifacts, which are called Kagernak's tools. Wraithguard is an enchanted gauntlet to protect its wearer from destruction when tapping the heart's power. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart. I lost my place. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart and produce the exact volume and quantity of power desired. Keening is the enchanted blade that is used to flay and focuses power that rises from the heart. When Kagernak uses these tools on the heart in the Battle of Red Mountain, the tools on the heart in the Battle of Red Mountain, no one knows what happened, but the Dwemer race disappeared entirely from the mortal world. Lord Nerevar and Lord Dagoth retrieved these tools and didn't know what to do with them. Nerevar asked Dagoth to guard the tools while he went to consult with his counselors, Vivek, Alamexia, and Sothasil. He left and spoke with his 3 counselors, and they decided to return to Red Mountain to decide what to do. But while Nerevar was gone, Dagoth was tempted and confused by the powers of the tools. When Nerevar and his counselors arrived, he refused to give up the tools, claiming he had sworn to Nerevar to protect them. Then Dagoth fought with Nerevar, and the counselors was mortally wounded and driven off, and the tools were recovered. When Nerevar and his counselors decided to take the tools for safekeeping, they all swore a great oath never to use the tools, but after Nerevar's death, Vivek, Alamexia, and Sothasil yielded to temptation. They took these tools themselves and went to Lorkhan's heart, buried beneath Red Mountain, and gave themselves divine powers. But Dagoth had not died. We don't know what happened, but this is what we believe. His experiments with Kagernak's tools had joined him to the heart's divine nature in some way, so that he learned to draw power directly from the heart. We conjecture that Dagoth, driven by anger and greed, used the heart without caution and restraint, and as a result, he became terribly powerful and terribly mad. But the tribunal showed great care and restraint in their use of the tools, so they were not driven mad, and they did many good things nonetheless. The tribunal too appeared to have been corrupted by the heart's power, though more subtly. Kagernak's tools are cursed. Stealing power from the heart of a god is a terrible folly and fated for disaster. The tribunal is losing its battle to control the power of the heart. They are sustained by the same tainted power that drives Dagoth-Ur mad. They grow weak and cannot protect us from Dagoth-Ur. But even if they could, would we be wise to worship gods such as these? They conceal the truth from us out of shame. They persecute the Navarrene and dissident priests out of shame, when they should be welcoming them and enlisting their aid against Dagoth-Ur. The tribunal have done much good for Morrowind and the Dunmer, but they succumbed to the temptation of Kagranak's tools, and through these tools once may have seemed to be instruments of salvation, now they must be seen as the instruments of doom. Oh yeah, I want to pick this up again. There we go. There you go. Lore. Yeah, so the heart of Lorkhan is the center of Red Mountain. It was shot into the ocean during the early days, during the creation of Mundus. Because basically, the Aedra were tricked into making Mundus by Lorkhan, and because it took so much power to create a world such as Mundus, that's why the Aedra are not as like active in the world as the Daedra, because the Daedra essentially were like, no, we don't want to be any part of that. We don't want to use our power to create a world. We don't want to give up our power. They didn't know they were going to lose as much power as they did when they created the world. So that's why the Aedra are all very, like, non-involved with people on, like, in Mundus, but the Daedra can talk to you directly and take actions directly with the people in Mundus, because they actually maintain most of their power. But the guys that are left that did not sap their power to create Mundus basically attacked Lorkhan, and he was like, haha, you can't fucking kill me. And so they ripped out his heart and shot it far across the sky into the ocean, and where it landed, the continent of Vardenfell sprung up out of the ocean with the Red Mountain in the middle and the heart of Lorkhan in the center of that. In case you wanted to know. Anyways, I need to pee. I'll be right back. Kind of. we don't know if they're, yeah, it's kind of like we don't know if they're good. We just know they created the world, so we kind of like they're good, right? They don't really lack the power to interact with us at like the Daedra, so maybe they're a bunch of freaking assholes too. We just don't know. I mean, not to say that all Daedra are assholes. Honestly, some of the Daedra are fairly okay. Some of them truly are, though. All right. Go ahead. Do you have a question about the Neverending Prophecies, or questions, or other questions to ask me? Do you bring the news of Lost Prophecies? I do. Lost Prophecies. You have these Lost Prophecies. You will tell me these things over and over until I have them by heart. And then you will tell me what these priests say, what they see in these words. And then you must leave. Hunt, sleep, train, feed, learn the land. I must bring these things into me and place them before my ancestors and listen to them and to the skies and stars and my dreams. And then when the moons have come and gone, return, and I will have my judgment. Okay, so basically he's telling me to fuck off for a while. Medium rare rice ice cream, Jeff. That's a hell of a name. Hey, what's going on? It's a strange dream indeed. Sharamat Dagoth-Ur speaks to you in a voice of prophecy. He curses the 3 betrayers and the 3 false gods of Vec Almaxia and South of the Sill. He calls you to drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. This is a very strong dream, very cunning, a dream to stir hearts. This is a very good lie. He calls you Nerevar, and the dream of the Navarrene is very strong and very dangerous for you and for all my people. You're tired? Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you going to bed, or are you just in a situation where you're tired and you can't do anything about it? Can you get off those shrooms? Hang on a second. I gotta stop being as high as I am right now. Pass the test. Told you. I know. Now go think of what I told you. All right. So I'll have to leave and come back, I guess. I just woke up. Okay, gotcha. So yet working your way into the day. All right, so somebody leave while consult the ancestors of dreams. Come back when the moons have come and gone to hear her judgment. All right, so let's see. Is there anything else that we can do in the meantime? Path of the Incarnate. Okay, that's what that quest is. The Path of the Incarnate. Vampire Hunter comes to see her. She's in Letherian Manor bedrooms. Alright, wherever the hell that is. Pilgrimages of the Seven Graces. Pilgrimages. Mage's Guild. I'm not a necromancer. Enchanter Lothar Vari offered to pay me 50 gold if I find a customer named Sandras, and either collect a payment of 100 gold or retrieve designer shoes, or return them to them. I don't remember where this is. I could go back to sleep since I don't have to do anything for a few hours, but if you could fall asleep easily... But if I could fall asleep easily, I wouldn't be tired. Fair. Fair. I hear you there, man. Told me of a fellow knight. He's committed murder. He's hiding somewhere in Vivek City. I must find him. Dark Brotherhood attacks. I suppose I could go to Mournhold and deal with the Dark Brotherhood. Do I want to do that? Where the heck is this manor, anyways? Lalithri Manor. Where is that? Cedric Mora. Is that an Alderun? I don't think there's any manors in Balmora or Caldera. That's that place. Ashrubibi. Our mock certainly doesn't have anything like that. Can't remember where I got this freaking quest from. I could go explore this island over here as well, real quick. Fuck it, let's go explore that island. Let's go on a little, like, freestyle adventuring for a little bit. We've been following quest paths for quite a bit recently, so let's go explore that island. I haven't explored around frickin' Dagonfell region. Could go check out, like, this stuff out here, too, maybe.
Get ready for a breakdown!
Hey, Meaty Bear Ice Cream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, so let's just follow the coastline here a bit. It's hammer time. Stumble back, dead. Voila! Off we go then. Alright, so right on the other side of this-ish. Oh yeah, there's that. Hang on a second. There's that Orc City up there too. If we wanted to get really hyphy, we could go take out a bunch of orcs. Got him, I think. Yep, he's dead. I heard it connect, and I'm pretty sure that I do enough damage to kill one of those in one shot no matter what, so... Oh, and now it's raining. Rat boy! Chance skill 11. Nice. I'll take it. Okay, it's basically the island straight ahead of us. Wow, it's really coming down, isn't it? It's fine, I didn't need to see anyways. It's fine. Time to see how many freaking water monsters are getting attacked by while swimming across this. Amazingly, nothing has started biting my feet off. I'm shocked by this. Wow. Huh. Alright, what's on this island? Oh, the rain's letting up a little bit. Cliff racers. Ow. I'm overly shocked by that. Oh, there's a... Looks like there's a house in here. Potentially a tomb, I guess. Might be a tomb. Slaughterfish are on break. Yeah, I guess. Slaughterfish union break. There's somebody swimming in the water. Union break, man. Can't do it. Let's see, what do I have for throwing weapons at the moment? A bunch of magic throwing weapons, I guess. I have one of these. Ha! Look at it go. Just off into infinity. It's still flying. Even to this day. People tell stories about it. Not a good arm, apparently. Lightning stars! Bet you wish you weren't getting electrocuted right now. I will throw lightning stars in a thunderstorm. Good plan. Have you seen the videos of the briefcase in Hitman? I don't think so. I didn't get any of my freaking throwing stars back. I feel ripped off. I feel cheated. Ashmelesh. Okay. Now we'll check that place out in a minute after we finish exploring the island. Which is probably just going to be me killing another cliff racer or two. I think we mostly have walked around the island at this point. Oh, mud crab. Like, what is attacking me? Ah, right, mud crab. Pulling out the hammer now. It's hammer time. Oh shit. Hang on a second, man. I'll permit you. Yeah, it's all right. Just gotta do this real quick. There you go. How long is this? 18 seconds? Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, yeah, I see it. I see it. I want that briefcase. Thing looks dope. There's one of it flying around for like a whole minute. Oh my gosh. When this briefcase hits you, you're so dead. It takes forever for cliff racers to come down. There we go. Try to tempt it down by chucking things at it. You get down here right now, cliff racer. I want to kill you with my spear. Oh yeah, because we cured our corpus disease, we're now 100% resistant to corpus. Light disease immunity 100%. Resist poison 100%. And resist freaking common disease 175%. Apparently. If somebody tries to give us a disease, it just reflects off us and hits them instead. Beetle over here, and another cliff racer. Hello, Beetle. Aha! Aha! Take that, Beetle. I don't think there's anything else on this island, really. I guess we can go explore that little cave area. Or shrine area, or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, disease for the disease. The virus catches a virus. Alright, here we go. Alright, time to play What the Hell's in Here. Let's get our Amulet of Shadows ready just in case. Okay, well that's a person. Question, is that a violent person?
Hi.
Yes, it is. They're indeed violent. Oh. Cruel shard sword. Expensive pants, expensive shirt, expensive shoes. Oh, these are vampires. Gotcha. Well, we're immune to disease, so can we catch vampirism? Are we actually immune to vampires? Alright, buddy. Slave. That was a slave. Don't know if he would have attacked me or not. Better safe than sorry. Just go around bashing slaves over the head. Sorry, sorry. I mean, unless you were bad, in which case I'm not sorry. Trapdoor. Alright. I have a probe for that. Got it. Hey. Free us from this nightmare. We're just food for these monsters. Okay, so let's not hit those guys over the head. Vampire, Argonian, Moon, and Star. Just keeps getting longer and longer, the list. Oof. Oof. Ooh, okay, there's some keys. A shitload of hammers. Well, I can repair my stuff, I guess. His name is Cattle. I think he's lying. Wait a second. Master's hammers. Cool. Yeah. Let's take those, shall we? Tongs. Steel staff of war. All these chests are really high. Hang on a second. Do I have a key for any of these? I just picked up a bunch of keys. Oh, I don't. Damn. Dumb. What's in here? Chest level 10. I could do that. Maybe. If I don't suck. I already know our lockpicks too. Got it. Wow. That was totally worth it. I'm sure this will be just as worth it. Sure was. Nope. Yep, I am out of apprentice lockpicks. Hi there. I feel like you're a quest person. You have a name. Alright, well, I might need to come back here for a quest later. I don't have anybody by that name in my book, do I? I think so. Alright, well. Let's continue the mass slaughter of vampires, I guess. So you're supposed to stake vampires in the heart. Yeah, I just take my hammer and just crush them to death. Like, it's hard to be a vampire if you're literally just a puddle of jello. I'm just saying. At least it's hard to hurt anybody as a vampire if you're a puddle of jello. Your head explode. Hey, excuse me. She let me through. Thank you. Damn it. Before I do this, oops. Let's pull this out, because I'm going to have to walk right in front of the vampire, so I feel like I should probably do this real quick.
Die!
No, you. Come back. She summoned a golden saint. That's rude. The hell is that all about? Why is it everybody's go-to move? Whenever I come up on them and they're like, oh, this guy's gonna beat my ass, I better summon a golden saint. I'm sure those lesser Daedra are not exactly the most pleased with people summoning them all the time. Hi. Alright. Iron Tonto. How are we looking here? Shugarad region. Shall kill the minions of MODDED Ball. 35 door. Well. We got a little bit of Master's Lockpick left. Ooh. too complex, actually. Alright, well, I do think I have a scroll of door unlocking as well that we could use on that. Oh, hang on a second. Is it literally just... Okay, never mind then. Alright, sure. Yeah, let's not fall on that, shall we? If I start to fall, I'm so drinking a freaking levitate potion. It's a trap. Multiple vampires in here. It is I, Hammer Man. I stealth people with my hammer and then destroy their soul.
You're defeated. Give up.
Nope, not really. Not yet, anyway. Alright, well, now I've got 2 vampires running around with, like, 0 health. Oh, sweet roll. Alright, stop. Hammer time. Oh, 11 gold. Sweet. Nordic bearskin cuirass. Iron boots. Where'd that guy go, anyways? Where the heck did that guy go? Oh, there he is. Hi. Are you lost? I feel like you're lost. Expensive ring. Expensive pants! Oh, hi. I wasn't trying to steal your friend's pants. Not. Oh, no. Wasn't gonna do it. Just wasn't gonna steal your guys' pants. I mean, why would I do that? That's ludicrous. What an insane notion.